Vicky, this is the nameplate SS Titanic off one of the lifeboats, actually lifeboat number 2. And these were in the side of the boat and are airlocks. You can see they drop in like that and they all go through there.
And this is off lifeboat number 2?
Off lifeboat number 2. And in order to ration water, which was in short supply in the lifeboat, each passenger, each survivor in the boat got one of these every 2 hours or something like that from the main bucket or barrel, so to speak. And here is the medal that was awarded my dad and other crew members, which was in token of the esteem and gratefulness of the Titanic survivors, and it reads, to captain, officers, and crew of RMS Carpathia, in recognition of gallant and heroic service from the survivors of the Titanic, April 15th, 1912.
Start.
Of interest, Vicki, this is a postcard depicting the Carpathia that my dad mailed to his then fiancée, my mother, and he noted here, shall not have time for letter before sailing, rushed to death nearly, which I think is an unfortunate bit of macabre irony.
When the distress signal came to the Carpathia, what did your dad do?
Well, he joined with the rest of the crew making preparations for taking the survivors aboard, who were getting blankets and all sorts of first aid materials together. And he also had the foresight to get his photographic gear in order. And as the Carpathia advanced through the ice field to the area where the lifeboats were, he took all of the various pictures, which you will see shown here.
He must have seen and heard some pretty dramatic and tragic stories.
Oh, indeed, there are many, many tragic stories. There's one, for instance, the young lady who refused to leave the Titanic because she couldn't bring her St. Bernard pet along with us. So the two of them went down together into the icy sea. And there were many, the Strauss couple, as you may know, who were department store people in New York City. They tried to get all the ladies into the lifeboat and she refused to leave her husband. So the two of them went down together. And famously, as you know, the band played on, and I suspect that their last notes were obliterated by the incoming sea.
Now, your dad knew some of the musicians in that band.
Yes, he did. Of course, they were all very close. And before sailing, two of them, they had a going-away party for two of them because they'd been, in a sense, promoted, leaving the Carpathia band and going on to the Titanic, joining the Titanic band, which was an unfortunate piece of good luck, you might say.
Did your father ever talk about this when you were growing up?
No, not really.
Why do you think he did?
I don't know. I have no idea whether the memories became conflicted in his mind or what, or he was preoccupied with raising a family. I really don't know. But it's only since his death that I've gotten a little interested and a little involved in all of these memoirs.